Okay, apologies. I got cut out. So we're doing Yog Nidra, yeah? So in Yog Nidra, we went through the different 10 types of pranas, what it does to your body, then the food choice as humans, your responsibility, what you put in your mouth and what happens, your thought process, everything is dependent on that. The third part is your excretory system, so attention towards your kidneys, visualize the process, how filtering of the blood happens in the body, ureter, bladder, excretion, and other toxins that we produce. The reason why we need to do Havan and other purifying processes is because we produce lots of toxins in an environment we live. So while sewer system is good, looks after certain part of our toxins, but you are breathing out every day as well. So you need, that's why yajna is done, Havan is done. Not only purifies, cleans the air because of the meditative power of it, your your body is healthier, your mind is in more higher state. So that is understanding why things to be done is very important. It's not just useless things that that are there to be done. There's specific reasons for this. Okay, so now bring your attention to the fingertips, your kalai or wrist, your elbow, your shoulders, travel down the vertebrae, the vertebral column. Okay, so things that hold your back. Visualize, keep going down your bum, then your thigh, then your calf muscle. Watch the sole of your feet come up, front, knees, thighs, spine area, left side is called Ida, right side is called Pingla. Ida is associated with positioning of the moon, its impact on your end organs in your body, which produces hormones. Right side, Pingla, is position of sun in relation to moon and earth like a triangle, and the impact on your pituitary gland. It's a master gland. Produces all the hormones. Without that, you can't live. Again, if you can increase the capability of your normal body pharmacy, which includes the pituitary gland to produce hormones, you'll never be dependent on outside medical help. Your body pharmacy will produce everything that you require to be healthy. This whole process of dependability on a doctor or a medical system to sort out your problem in itself is a huge negative state that you live in. You need to get out of this. You need to know how your body is there by your habits, food, drinks, sleeping habits, how you actually look after the pharmacy of your body. So there's endocrine organs, those secrete hormones. So posterior pituitary has all this called vasodilation. You don't have to then put in extra things in your mouth to dilate your blood vessel, nitrous oxide, all these things that you end up doing. If you know how to actually activate the body within, it has its own nitrous oxide. If you know how to actually stimulate the antidiuretic hormone, vasopressins. Similarly, with anterior pituitary has 8 other hormones, growth hormone, insulin-derived factors. All these things are within your body, which is chemically synthesized to help people because they don't know what your body can do. But once you start doing the external part, your internal pharmacy will be closed. So it's not a very good habit to become very dependent on synthetic or external things because the body shop, your pharmacy is closing. So the more you're dependent, the more your body is out of control. It's in the benefit of a person to actually understand, have the knowledge, then do practices to increase this production of chemicals, neurotransmitters, chemical mediators, the whole pharmacy that is within your body, your pineal gland. So endorphin, serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, abundance of them within your body and physical impact, subtle mental impact, then it has impact spiritually, your metaphysical connection. If it's through your body, if you do it externally, people do LSD, drugs and things, they can suddenly go through these phases of feeling something, but that's out of control because it was synthetic, it was not in the balanced way that you should be producing within your body. If you do it within your body in their own in manner, it is actually appropriate and you get the benefits of it. The thyroid, your parathyroid, as I described, if you don't eat, sleep well, don't follow the cycle, then your thyroid suffers, your parathyroid gland, your bone marrow, maja asti, it's called, your stem cells. There's balance of every single cell in your body that is there with a 25% reserve. But the sad state of humans today is they don't know how to tap into this balance they have. The 25% of your heart cells, your brain cells, your liver cells, your kidney cells, your skin cells, everything is inside your body. But it will be there if you don't know how to tap into it to heal your body, then it's not used. Your adrenal glands, fight, fright, flight response. Whole day you are, as soon as you wake up, you are in angry mood, you're blaming the whole world and everything. Your cycle of living becomes totally toxic, not only to yourself, to the environment, and the whole thing is a destructive process. You can't live like that. And diseases are bound to happen then if you live in that state. Because you need to be able to have this, what's called vasovagal nerve stimulation, which yoga does, or walking in a nice environment around sea or nature. It stimulates your vagal nerve, which increases your capability of rest, repair, regeneration, and increases your creativity and intuitive power. So your face is always expressing beauty, your eyes, your voice is soft. You have that capability of actually just having a positive impact wherever that you are then. Your heart rate is controlled, your breath process, peristalsis of food movement, your pancreas, gallbladder, liver, diaphragm, all these things functions in a synchronized manner then you are not in a fight fright state the whole day. The other way, fight fright, waking up and in the negative mood, you are not only destroying the environment in outside, but your inside is being destroyed and diseases happens. If you are in the other state of being calm, collective, understanding, compassionate, thoughtful, your body receives those impulses and your body will be healthy. Now bring your attention. With your closed eye, watch your two eyes, the limitations of it, how much we can see. The capability is far, far more. Your ears, your listening power, your smell power, your taste buds, or your actions like hands, feet, reproductive functions, excretory functions, your voice itself. These are the 10 connections to this body. And how you utilize, how you use it is a very huge exercise in itself. You can't leave it randomly and make your life live the way you feel you are, whatever happens to your head, it has to come out. No, you can't do it. No animal does it. Even animals are very careful. The plant doesn't do it. This doesn't mind, storms, rain, drought, still standing there, never complains. But you are a human, you are supposed to actually even be a much, much more advanced level of your behavior should be. Just look at animal plant, it should be magnified 1,000 more times the way we should live. So breathe deeply. Take your attention to the tailbone, where we started, Mooladhara chakra, the reserve of energy. If you're based only there, actually you don't deserve to be a human in this life, because you were given to be human based on the past lives of karmas, debits and credits. You are into this level now. Now the responsibilities of you is to progress. And the same debit credit system brings some people who are very fortunate, have millions of dollars, they have mansions, they have everything in the world. But it was accumulation of activities of many, many lifetimes. There are people born on it, and some might be at a very basic level. But everybody has that, being a human then has a responsibility then to progress. You can't be just because you are a millennial, you can sit at that level, or you are a poor guy in a slum, you can complain whole life. No. You are a human now. The progress is dependent on you, which moves from Muladhara to Swadhisthana to Manipur to Anahat to Vishuddhi, and then keep moving. And everybody has this capability to actually grow within this lifetime. You don't have to keep waiting many, many lifetimes, but you can do it. There's a procedure, there's a process of actually enlightenment. So, to do with this physical body, this subtle thought processes mind, the subconscious that we talk through it. Now, visualize yourself knowing that this body has limitations. Watch your body now from the, say, the ceiling of the house. Keep watching yourself and keep moving out. Go above, right to the level of where International Space Station is. While your body is here, you are there. And you can now watch Earth is spinning at 22,000 kilometers per second, and it's tilting around about 16,000 kilometers per second. So that movement is happening every moment. That's how Earth is. But because of our proprioception and our ears, nose, your brain, the system, the brain, spinal cord keeps you in that phase that you don't feel. You don't get vertigo, you don't get dizziness, because it's all nicely set in yourself. But if you don't look after all these things, it will go out of balance one day. Keep moving, keep moving. Now, just visit the moon now, 384,000 kilometers. So the positioning of it has direct impact on your body, as I said. So we do fasting because of that Ekadasi. Now, so we are in Ekadasi phase. So twice a month we need to fast. Shukal Paksh, Krishna Paksh. So tonight, yeah, so Amawas, Tirat, it will be the darkest night. That's why Deepavali is celebrated tonight. And astronomically, there are times when you should do prayers because of the positioning of moon and sun. So it's not randomly just selected that this day, this night, Deepavali is happening. There is a reason why. It's the darkest night of the year. And having light to dispel darkness externally through your ancestral connections which are in the universe, you are connecting through them to that light system that we left the diya, the light, that light is a connection in the night. Internally, your lamp needs to be lighted up similarly. That you bring in goodness, can't live by complaint forever in your life. So move now to the sun, 153 million kilometers. Your that subtle mind can person that you are can go to the sun. It doesn't get burned. It doesn't get affected by the radiation. You can visualize the whole sun. You can travel in the sun. You can feel the. It's not a fire. It's energy. It's nuclear fission. There is no oxygen in there to burn. It's not a fire. It's gamma radiations, which is producing this energy for the entire universe that we live in. So nine graha, no graha. You know how the temples have this praying thing of different graha, because the different planetary system of their gravity actually makes us survive on this earth. So Jupiter, the gravity of Jupiter holds all the debris of the space. Otherwise, they'll hit Earth. So that's why Mahakumbh Mela happens every 12 years. In India, they celebrate because Jupiter takes 12 years to move around the sun. So have some knowledge, understand, don't dismiss things. Keep traveling. Within the sun now, where the sun is in context of the Milky Way, it's moving around 200,000 kilometers per hour. And within that, it's called Milky Way, it's called Akash Ganga. There are 200 billion stars with 200 billion galaxies. And our Milky Way, or the sun within the Milky Way, our Milky Way within this, our planetary system, the 9 planets within the Milky Way, takes 250 million years to move. So 22 cycles are done, another 25 cycle is left. When this Milky Way will crash into what's called Andromeda, another universal system, so another 5 billion years, it will be gone. But there are so many other universes there, it's called metaverses. So there's no limitation to this thing. Our ego, what we as humans think, is nothing relevant to the context of the universe that is. And the more understanding you have this universe, the more grasp that you have of the humongous nature of the universe, the more your body suddenly opens up. The more restricted you are, the more closed you are, the more you are locked in a house, the more you try and be separated from everything, there is a complete disaster to that person. You just watch people who are there like that. There's nothing happiness in those people because you're closing. The more you open up, and this is going right up to the level of space itself, then your brain waves settle. It comes to a level of delta stage where synchronicity starts happening. You are tapped into what's called parallel universes, the energy form of you that is already there, and you are living in a physical manner on this planet to have the appreciation of the creator's abundance and creation. You get that opportunity, but you are not there. You are actually that parallel universe energy itself. And that is what, when once you start connecting to that, then happiness, satisfaction, blissfulness, everything starts happening. So that 4.5 years it takes a light energy to reach the closest planetary system, which is like Earth, called Alpha Centauri, as Alpha Centauri. And one light year go 10 trillion kilometers. So imagine the distance. But your mind, this part that is traveling, is going there. You can visit Alpha Centauri now. You don't need a Voyager. Or you watch the event horizon, it's 25 million years from here, where there is no time, space. Time is a construct of us to make us understand this living on Earth, but then it is now constricted us. So there is no space, there is no gravity. There is beyond that this black hole or quasar energy. So there is not limitation to the third dimension, but fourth, fifth. This brain has capability of living in 11 dimensions, or even further, 50 million light years, called cosmic horizon. The Vedas like describe the Sadhya Sukhi image. From solitude into silence and to infinity. So light matter is only about 5% that we can see, and only 5% of the creation. Dark matter about 25, 27%. The remaining is called dark energy. So that is what reality is in terms of universe, and science is understanding now with different types of telescopes that we have, but it's already written in our books. Yatha Pindya Tatha Brahmande is a quantum energy that is there, unified field, quantum jumping, quantum entanglement with that abundance. It's a right of every single human being to be able to tap into it and to get abundance of health, wealth, wisdom, and anything and everything. Breathe deeply, deep breath, slowly return from this light energy of that self that you are into this physical person that you are as a conduit or as a channeling system of the creator on this earth itself to feel and have that physical impact of the creation, which can only be done through this body. But if you want that level of actually perception, you have to go deeper than limitation of senses. As I said, they're only 5% brain, 5%. No, you have to go above and beyond. The same body then there has a capability of actually merge into its parallel universe. So breathe deeply, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So sit. So that's part of what's called Yog Nidra. Dipping into your subconscious, which is 95% of your body's activity. Only 5% is conscious level that we do, very limited. And people are lost in this 5%, and that's why they suffer so much. And they're struggling very hard in their life to actually achieve anything in terms of success, even because it can't be done. It has to be 90% has to be intuitive power from within your connection, and only 5 to 10% is actually from external woke up planning, delivering. But if once you connect at the subconscious level, things become much more easier. Okay, so the rest of exercises are done through breathing. So now deeper subtle connection to your energy centers, yeah, from that we talked about. Asanas, physical exercises are helpful up to Manipur, maybe at up to an heart level. Beyond that, you have to do breathing exercises. So first one is called Bhastika Pranayam. So breathe in through your nostrils, breathe out. Breathe deeply. If you need help with your hand, you can use it. So you're moving your belly button in and out as you're breathing in and out. It's all very rhythmic. Once you get into it, it becomes much easier. But in the beginning, it's very hard because you never pull these muscles in your body. But when you breathe deeply in this manner, then your all these muscles which are behind your tummy, the side, on the back, they're all getting pulled. The second one is called Agnisar. So breathe deeply, breathe out everything, then hold the breath as you are holding, push your belly button in and out as long as you can. So you're regulating or learning how to control or hold your breath. So fasting magnifies the impact of your cells, takes out zombie cells in your body, cells which make you age and causes diseases. By fasting, it's removed. Same way, if you hold your breath for a while, the inner comprehension and connection to your energy form magnifies that. So breathe deeply, breathe out, hold it. Ujjayi pranayam. Your chin on the chest. Close your right nostril out to the left. Then breathe in through your tongue. Your teeth, lips. Abhyantara, deep breath in, wide breathing all out, by kumbhak, hold it, then close all the orifices, so Mulban, Jalandhar, Udan, and then hold as long as you can. Now Kapalbhati. Okay, so breathing out, exhaling. So you keep focusing on exhalation rather than inhalation. Vacuum is created, you'll breathe in anyway. So don't concentrate on all. Just try to be as rhythmic as possible. Do it at your rate. Don't rush. Need support on a chair, you can sit, or on the side of a wall. Just keep your back straight as much as you can, and do. You're pushing your belly button. Air is coming out. Keep doing it for a while at your own rate. Mhm. It's actually quite addictive. Once you are in that level of rhythm, then you just feel like you can keep doing it. Okay, but time limitation, you do it in your time. Okay, now let's do it. So do unload below, breathe into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left. Now keep doing it, but do it quietly into the left, hold it, out to the right, into the right, hold, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, okay, so we did breathing exercises now. So in your time, keep practicing because your physical body, we talked about your food matters, sleeping habits matter, and your asanas, those flexibility exercises of your back and muscles, tendons. For your mental state, removing those distracting thoughts, selfishness, ego, do some breathing exercises. It's like you're washing your external body from dirt and things. Internally, you need to cleanse as well. Food and other things helps, but breathing exercise magnifies your connection to the deepest self that you are. Then that allows you to keep progressing in terms to what you want to do. So Diwali is one of the most major functions of Hindus. They have functions all through the year. It's called Utstavs. Utstavs means festivities, and they are the reason to actually discipline yourself. So obviously, when you in Hindus, because no meat, no alcohol, so every month there is a festivity which is indirectly disciplines you to do the right thing. Then you communicate with people, you dress properly, you clean your house, you talk with other people in a very positive manner because you're eating properly, you're in a positive state, not drinking, not doing the wrong thing. So when you meet in a group of people, you are talking nice things. So that's why festivities are there through the year, so that you have a positive home environment, cleansing, doing the right cooking, thinking, entertaining people. Everybody is in the right attitude and mind, positive way, eating right thing. So you are sharing, you are caring each other. And Diwali becomes the ultimate of all of this. So Navratri leading to Dasera into Diwali. It's like from September it starts. It's a big process. Navratri, meaning the feminine power of the creation, that the whole universe is feminine, not a male creation. So, femininity in a woman is very, very powerful. But these days, because of women trying to become like men, they're losing the power that they had, which is the creation, the nurturing, the softness, the sympathy, the compassion. That's what is God, because it's reflected through the creation of a woman. But it's sad state.